May the soul of the departed.
So that's the observation of the 1 minute silence of the lost soul, the Brecum Chelsea player. And now, any moment from now, we'll be kicking off to see how the champion of champions will fare up here at the Sredu Stadium, Aguna Sredu. This is live on Max TV. And Anajwa, let me come to you. You know, these two teams, they've met before. This is going to be their 7th time. And the 6th time, both teams have won it 3 apiece. This is going to be the 7th time. What should we expect? I know they have some individual players in both teams, but what should we expect from these two teams?
So with the recent encounter they had in the Women's FA Cup semi-finals in Takrade, where Hasaacas eliminated Ampem Darkoa ladies from the Women's FA Cup, if we are going to use that standard to judge this game, looking at the goals that Ampem Darkoa have scored 45, Hasaacas have scored 22, is the lowest of Hasaacas ever since they joined the Women's Premier League, scoring 22 goals at the end of the season. This is unlike Hasaacas ladies, and conceding only 6. And if you compare the goals Ampem Darkoa, they've conceded as 22 goals to the goals that Hasaacas have scored. They have individual players that can pose threat for Hasaacas ladies. Ajike Pena is there, Victoria Banfo, Priscilla Otri, Linda Owusu, and Mariama are players that have contributed to the 45 goals Ampem Darkoa have scored so far in the league. So if you look at the Hasaacas side, it has been individual goals. It's only Maliot Pokwa who has scored 4 goals, as compared to Anita Kwatin also has scored 4 goals. Abiba Isa with 3 goals. Grace Banwa with the clean sheet. Last season she ended the season with 13 clean sheets, and this season she has ended it with 12 clean sheets. Tells you the kind of goalkeeper she is. If her defensive or her defenders will assist her today in the game, then it will be a fair game to see any of the side win because of the record. They all have home defeat 1-1 for the season. Hasaacas defeat was by Jonina ladies, and Ampem Darkoa defeat was by Fosu Royal ladies at home. So Hasaacas, they've recorded only 2 defeats, and Ampem Darkoa recorded 3 defeats in the season.
Spot on. So now referee Salifu Barikisu blows her whistle and the match is underway. Ampem Darkoa ladies, the Northern Zone champions, sported in their blue and white colors, whereas the Southern Zone champions is sported in their white and green colors. The first half is Hasaacas ladies. They'll be operating from right to left, whereas their opponent, Ampem Darkoa, will operate from the left to right. A shot there, but this time nothing to trouble the defense of Ampem Darkoa ladies. As Nanajwa said, some individual brilliance will be seen from both sides. Likely to see how Ajike Pena, the player who has a lot of goals in her name for Ampem Darkoa ladies, but we cannot leave out the experience from Grace Banwa, the goalkeeper for Hasaacas ladies, been able to keep 12 clean sheets for her team. Both teams have met 6 times. This is going to be their 7th time, and the 6 times that they've met, both teams have won it 3 times at piece. That tells you the stakes in this match. Here comes Ampem Darkoa stringing their passes very well. A cross being swung in there. Good defending there from the Hasaacas ladies player, forcing a corner. That is going to be the first corner of this game. That was a timely clearance there made by Blessing. Such an experienced,
very experienced player on the international front. Even she was with FAR Rabat, Morocco side. She's the only Ghanaian player who has won the Champions League with her side She has bronze to her credit, silver, and then gold medal. 1 with Hasaacas ladies and 2 with the team in Morocco. She is a solid defender.
The cross being swung in there, but the defense were alert. Another corner. Ampem Darkoa ladies. And the player spotted in number 9 jersey, Ajakapina Zakaria, player that has 13 goals in her name. Hasaacas ladies defenders should be very careful of her. Corner being swung in there, not a good one from the captain of Ampem Darkoa. Ball goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for Hasaacas ladies. Not the kind of technique. She was trying to bend the ball into that area. The last touch came from Ampem Darkoa ladies player. An opportunity for Hasaacas ladies to operate from the back. Also in possession, but it's not they lose the possession there. But center referee was close to that incident. Blows the whistle. It's going to be a free kick for Hasaacas ladies. Yeah, so that's where center referee spotted that. It's an infringement on
Milot and Priscilla Autry, they've been teammates in the Black Queens before, so they know each other's strengths. I'm not surprised that that tackle the referee called for an infringement for Hasaacas ladies.
Good tackle there from the Hasaacas ladies player as Ampem Darkoa's Mariam was trying to operate from that right flank there. We're looking forward to the scene on match. More of players using their pace and the defenders also timing their tackles. Highly competitive game we have here at the Swedru Stadium. 2 champions, one from the northern side, the other from the southern side. Last touch came up from Ajakapena, player for Ampem Darkoa, and it's going to be a throw-in for Hasaacas ladies.
Back.
And that is Habiba
Come back.
for Hasaacas ladies. This type of shot is not going to trouble Grace, very experienced goalkeeper and captain of Hasaacas ladies side. Jakapina having 13 goals, she'll know that this kind of shot is not going to trouble the experienced goalkeeper Grace for Hasaacas ladies. Ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Ampem Darkoa. That's patience. Fetch the throw quickly there. Finds her teammates. Pass was blocked, but eventually Toya finds her captain. Captain spots the run there from the left side, and it's Gloria on the ball. Gloria still in possession with the ball, but this time it was a good tracking back there from the Hasaacas ladies defender.
So we can also talk about the general statistics of the 2025-2026 season, where 180 matches were played with 94 home wins and 45 away wins. So it tells you the number of goals we were able to produce. That is 407 goals produced both zone. We are going to see more goals from this particular game and add it to the 407.
So we had 407 goals, and that is a lot of goals from these female. But we have a problem here as Hasaacas player is down for a moment. Jennifer Awuku, she's up, very strong lad there, signals that she's okay to continue. We've done 8 minutes at the Swedu Stadium, and the scoreline still remains the same. Ampem Darkoa 0, Hasaacas ladies 0. Fans are eager to see which team is going to draw the first blood. And there comes Ampem Darkoa, a good way to skip past her marker there. Sensing the low cross. Good defending there from the Hasaacas ladies defender. If not that, find out the lacking side of Ajakapina, always in the 18-yard box to arrive on any loose ball. Hasaacas ladies are very, very careful of how they are dealing with such crosses coming from Ampem Darkoa's wingers. Now it's a corner, and Hasaacas ladies have some defending to do. Corner being swung in, but it's straight to the goalkeeper. The referee spotted something illegal. Sure, there was a push in the 18-yard box, and the referee spotted that. But it's Ampem Darkoa who gets the ball back. And here comes Patience. Patience finds Mariam, but Mariam couldn't keep that one. 10 for Hasaacas ladies. They lose possession. The ball there. And Hasaacas ladies tidy up things at the defense. Handball situation there, and the referee says it's a free kick for Hasaacas ladies. We're not seeing much from both teams. Sure, they are trying to read each other as we've done 10 minutes at the Swedu Stadium.
In the Women's FA Cup semi-finals, we did 20 minutes before. Hasaacas ladies were able to produce a goal in that game. Abiba Issa is down. She is a player with 3 goals and 2 MVPs for Hasaacas ladies. So tells you that even at the positions she plays, she can still score goals wherever she finds herself. So the year under review, the league produced 430 yellow cards. We also recorded 185 first half goals and 222 second half goals. Penalty awarded in the league is 24, and penalty scored was 21, and penalty that were missed by our players, it was 3. So red card was also 22. Tells you that discipline at 8 point here in the women's league, we don't entertain any kind of or call for football attitude. We want to play the game fair. So Barikisu is one that I know that she will show you the yellow card if you don't want to play according to the rules of the game.
Spot on there, good start coming from Nanajua Kofi. So far as the Women's Premier League is concerned. Here comes Hasaacas ladies. Sending a long one. No one there to get on that as the Ampem Darkoa ladies defense start to build up from the back. Here comes Gloria. Gloria locates Victoria. Victoria spread the play to Patience. Patience locates Mariam. Mariam sends the ball back to Dinah. Dinah sends in a long one. Good reading there from the Hasaacas ladies defender. The ball goes out of play. And the Hasaacas ladies, they have not in a knock there. That was Grace Simple. She's very strong, not allowing any space for Ampem Darkoa to operate. Darkoa sends in the long one, locating Mariam on the far side. And Mariam's last.
Abusia yema ho kwaba Emfamra Kings TV GH yatena se the Women's Premier League live commentary and live coverage pa ewo dwumade so na urama omo ahyase na yesi akanya be sesima no edu miensa eko edu nan so anya de Ampem Darkoa ladies enso atimi ahye bisa so na ne efra na Hasaacas ladies enso atimi ahye bi kana shanin so se urama ayade Ampem Darkoa ladies and Hasaacas ladies omo enso ne efra no Women's Premier League uram Northern Zone champion Ampem Darkoa ladies, Southern Zone Hasaacas ladies. Enti the commentary no ebeba CCA.
And 2022-2023, they did it 2 consecutive times. So it's 5 against 4. Hasaacas ladies have won it 5 times. And Ampem Darkoa have won it 4 times. Hasaacas ladies, if they win this, they will be looking and showing their supremacy over their counterparts. And if Ampem Darkoa ladies are to win this, then they are going to level it with Hasaacas ladies. This tells you how epic this encounter is. Who is going to represent Ghana and the African side? Is it going to be Ampem Darkoa ladies or is it going to be Hasaacas ladies? Much history between these two sides, and they know what is at stake. Now it's Hasaacas ladies stringing their pass as well. Good reading there from Victoria to win the ball back for Ampem Darkoa. Good skill there from Victoria, and the referee spotted that and whistles for a foul. So that was the body language coming from Mariam. Seems not to be happy with what the referee did, and she's getting to the books of the referee. And Anadra, as you keep saying, that referee Barikisu does not joke when you don't follow the rules of the game, and we just had the first player to get into the books of the referee. Oh, that is a defensive blunder there, and Jakapina gets the ball at the back of the net, but assistant referee raised her flag, so it's an offside. Yeah, you can see that was an offside from Jakapina, and she is a player that
young Romana Yamfa live commentary no and so Famro na Urama Yadia Ampem Darkoa ladies and Hasaacas ladies and Ebo Ababa Front Aisha to Awunimi Fatao Ejina Gopo Sasno Benya Latifa Abisek air captain patient free Sasuna Baba Front Aifisha ta Muhammad Daina Amwako Sasuna Victoria Bamfo Ababani Tianswere Zakaria Ajipina and Afiso Oche Priscilla Gladys Oteye Joka and Afiso Gloria Domako Amia and Mariam Abubakar Amo and Esther Tikemno Ampem Darkoa Bona Kwakwedi Hasaacas back to Ampem Darkoa Pia pass in the room searching for Zakaria Nanso Hasaacas for Fabono Ojama Kodia Boy Feno Milot Abena Pia pass in Kama Nanso Bona Tima Trashe Urama Ayadia Nianity and Swere Hasaacas ladies Omo start line up on Grace Buadu aye banwa sasona ubenya nianiti answere ubenya niaya frano Milot abena ababawa niti answere Grace ensu ewom sasona niaya frano Milot ensu estati game no Loretta Achia Amfo Jennifer Awuku Blessing Shine Veronica Ba Kuma Ruby Osei Comfort Ousu Belinda Bokulu Omo and start game no Ose Ima Dibasti Ose hi my name is Ima Dibasti I support Ampem Darkoa ladies and also message ya audio no game continue Jantua game no some famau na bono enso akwakwedi saita ya frano Ampem Darkoa ladies now so wapeja short no amane number bi kra short no enso number bi kra hey na edieni asembe pa ni jovadi hwamuni jantua game no some famau aw Bono e goki kaya body etia Bono enso e goki kaya body etia sare afano Ampem Darkoa Mount head coach Erema Ampem Darkoa ladies Okasa ere chane mabawano a temporary hold up a temporary hold up yere ehun sabno enso ade amount abasempadi jantua game no so emfamount na wemu omufiri he where from these people where from them jantua so bona kwa kwedi ni afrano Ampem Darkoa back to Hasaacas ladies Hasaacas ladies for no enso afabono wajamu dia wuramu kama watia so dia kwatire searching for the player afabono nanso star bona kwakwedi Ampem Darkoa jersey number 2 patient pia pass na wuramu kwakwedi Victoria Vigia pia bona kama searching for Gladys that is a pia pass na dia koni fanfa so nanka o locate ababoy friend Gloria Adomako nanso wantima locate no Uram ewo YouTube a Kings TV GH and so YouTube. South na TikTok no. We ko join nkrofo bi na sam minimum po. Wa sam minimum po. Bono e train aboy friend Grace. Wato bono kama dia uram nanso. Bono kwakweri. Hasaacas ladies. Ampem Darkoa rada. Peja pass no dia uram searching for patient. Afriya enso atia bono so kwakwedi. Mariam enso afabona kama atani dia uram fifna from searching for Victoria Vigene kitabono wajama kwakwedi Latifa captain ono so apia kwakwedi Muhammad waja passing kama dia kwakwedi Victoria Ampem Darkoa ladies peja passing assassin semu nansu goalkeeper abawa frano Grace Buadu wapie enso abechebona kama eriama Saitani enso ade aye Hasaacas ladies goalkeeper Buadu Grace apeja bono enso dia sinsemo finfina fam bona kwakwedi aboy frano Latifa back to Hasaacas now to Loretta afabona kama tia so kwakwedi Milot abena pia pass and dia battery Grace nikita bono Grace intifo peja bono enso sinsemo kama looking for a striker Belinda now so wantima locate no wantimi allocate Belinda and as our friend Veronica Ba Kuma rada wantima locate no enti ama boni throwing patient afriye atobo no kama dia kom finfina fam searching for Victoria ono so jamuto ne fan Latifa jakwa kwari aye Muhammad control no kama oni fanfa so pia pass no searching for Usher Priscilla pia ball to Victoria now to Veronica wateno finfina fam pia pass no ram to near Fano abawani tian so de Zakaria nanso wantimi allocate ni player still born and say born ekrukra near Fano aye Ampem Darkoa back to Hasaacas ladies Oma Fabona kama Bawani tian sware Victoria Veronica Rada Ojamu answer kwakwede near Fano Priscilla Tiabona so dia kwachi looking for new player no Ampem Darkoa ladies nekita bono twabona asedi awuram etrenkowi Oma pembo nanso bono aye near Fano kona kika aye ball ade atia kwaku DMC join our TikTok live kona kika aye ball ade atia Hasaacas ladies kona kika ball ade atia Hasaacas ladies live coverage and share Kings TV GH on YouTube Obana wa like our TikTok no na feso watimi enso a share bomodiana like mame kwaku DMCC good afternoon so na urama Ernestina na mihu na dine de mihu de aka no kwaku DMC obakọ de na kwaku imfa na wa wo hweme so na Ernestina udini de so boami o Pono aya corner kick Ampem Darkoa ladies peja bona uramo etrenko wiem goalkeeper nanso referee Salifu Barakisu se pono aya infringement aya po ariatia Saitanity answere Ampem Darkoa ladies we aya Malta Women's aya Premier League kwaku DMC se okasade free sunwan kwaku DMC sunwan side be na awo sunwan side be na awo Jantu a game no so bona kwakwede near Fano Ampem Darkoa patient wa fabona kama jamu searching for the player still patient control bona kwakwede Mariam fabona kama Wednesday market and I see Wednesday market they are sepa problem ko Wednesday market o madam fu bitu o madam fu police ni bitu onom babia mo bie ba na mono no kunti hine bana wa bie no ho no sport no madam fu bi wo ko Islamic school mu ha bono infringement aya body atia near Fano Ampem Darkoa ladies ababa Fano Dina amwako wakwa kodin samane mausa Santa Rafri Salifu Barkisu ekasa edechre anaso ne Latifa abiseke dinkomo okay ufio hodi ano sepa problem bono enso ayania Fano free kick Hasaacas ladies peja bono enso dia sinsemu searching for the player nanso bono enso antimianko Abiba Isa Jantua game no so emfama live commentary and so our Kings TV GH we and so I near Fano Nianity and so the Women's Premier League and Utu say Toja water break 26 minutes of play Urama I say hi, my name is Ima Dibasti from Sunyai Asufufu Konum Sunyai Asufu Konum Asufufu Uramu Ekwatronie Kofa Tomako Watchmai kwa ko brom wo benum kwanta oh masa muye bruta ko fa benum kwanta di wuramu kwa tonie keka ko mem no go so kwan so uduru ba bi so ana wa branch akọ ya sign jinjine aha tropical link Mr. Roxin Sport Sasuna man like Kwaku Mac 499 Mac 499 my baby girl no the birthday girl manzro o birthday gift na baba why mo birthday gift na e baba pa eti Mr. Roxin Sports Eric B amuna enso ajoine ababa efano abipa Isa enso atobono nanso Veronica wapemo no kama searching for a striker now to our boy efano Zakaria nanso antimi amfa bono bona Roma kwakwari Hasaacas ladies omo twabona ase kama mfifina fam kontrobona kwari Abiba kontrobono nanso Zakaria enso ayirnaje captain nanso yamano kwan akwakwari nsamane amana referee Salifu Barkisu a gym infringement adama wa gym infringement adama near frano Hasaacas ladies wa gym infringement adama Hasaacas ladies Mark 499 nana wanko ba bia Web Sterling Phyllis wanko ba bia web de we asebo This am yana meti ma dia ma why ayam ya kromo obi antimi nima why to the media ma mansuro birthday there naka unko host over coin to the media ma why jantu game so 29 minutes of play Ampem Darkoa ladies in Shebi Sasuna Hasaacas in Shebi we aya Malta Women's Premier League final game a champion from aya Southern Zone Sasuna a champion from Northern Zone Bona kwari Hasaacas ladies nanso Ampem Darkoa fona ibona kamaria frechro Fosti Kunadu adjoine ewa TikTok Sasuna Urama near frano DJ Big Joe enso adjoine man like Kwaku Black enso adjoine ena feso eye asase fua yebedo McPhail said thanks for making my day yesterday. I really appreciate everything, boss. Oh, how can I be your boss? You the boss. How can I be your boss? 30 minutes of play, 15 more minutes to end the first half. A temporary hold up. Apaba Wabako and Sweda form. Apaba Wabako and Swedma near Freno. Ampem Darkoa ladies and so other form. Enti ama center referee Salifu Barkisu afro se omo emra mehaba bawa no wa first on mehaba bawa ne Ignatius Sasuna Mixter Roxing. Thanks for watching me on TikTok, on YouTube, Kings TV GH or YouTube. Sasuna Urama ubetimi follow and so Facebook. Kings TV GH and so Facebook, YouTube no edit kama o join obenya genubi and so ahwe live obenya genubi and so ahwe eti mo wode ansam betimi subscribe to the YouTube channel we Malta Women's Premier League Ampem Darkoa ladies omo and so ane Hasaacas ladies and elbow na so far so very good. Ampem Darkoa and Hasaacas ladies almost 7th time omu Asian year already omu previous meetings no 6 ama Hasaacas ladies aminimus 3 and Ampem Darkoa for no aminimu 3 enti uroma this is their 6th time omu ensu Asia already medical catcher say a champion from the Northern Zone and a champion from the Southern Zone and omu Asia about the Premier League final when ena 2025-2026 Malta Women's Premier League obeji area sini so bono enso kwakweri near frano Hasaacas ladies back to Ampem Darkoa radar ababa yɛfrɛ no Muhammad Afishata ɔgya passing kama nanso back to near front Orchard Priscilla Fatu Afishata Muhammad apejabo na wramo nanso Hasaacas fonayi back to Veronica nanso ama Priscilla kwan yare na je bona kwere blessing at the bonoko searching for Hasaacas ladies were actually on now to comfort also apejabo na wramo nanso near front Latifa Bisak where you born and so the French on Latifa Abisek and so I born at the French and near front trainer yato Ariatia Jato Ariatia I Ampem Darkoa ladies a trainer yato Ariatia Ampem Darkoa ladies goalkeeper Aishatu Fatao goalkeeper ma Ampem Darkoa ladies trainer and so at me akozo kama bona kwa kudi abani ti answare Belinda Bokulo jamu kama kwa kudi near frano Milot abranti mfa bona back to Milot o control bona kama Milot wa jamu dia Remo nanso Veronica for Ampem Darkoa o jamu enso kwa kudi near frano Dina Amwako to Veronica control bona fifth na form Vero enso pia pass na kama nanso searching for the player our friend Zakaria control bona jamu nanso Hasaacas ladies for na manokwan control bona come on fifth form Latifa for Ampem Darkoa nanso center referee waji infringement center referee infringement terama near for Ampem Darkoa ladies referee infringement terama Ampem Darkoa ladies entia near for no free kick ya Ariatia Japo Ariatia Hasaacas ladies Dina Amwako enechina bonachi Dina Amwako ono enechina bonachi urama obofo pani enso atwene twabona enso de ade awramu e Hasaacas fono nanso goalkeeper na fleke still bona kodi Veronica jamana kwan referee game no to aso no to Orchard Priscilla e na toma aye referee osi anto game no so bono akwakodi Hasaacas ladies abawa e frano Milot na de bona ko control one de awramu da kana tuwa nanso jamana kwan ama goalkeeper Aishatu Awinimi Fatao apia chebona kama kwanya ababa e friend Belinda Bokulo efa pono edi wuramu no nanko pe penalty nanso referee say meje penalty mawa enyeye o se meje penalty mawa enyeye nti a temporary hold up pono a temporary hold up ababo abako enso edema near front Ampem Darkoa ladies anasa Hasaacas ladies rather elder form ababo abako edema Hasaacas ladies Belinda Koglo enso edema form ti maunse ti medicine enso aba omo enso eheno urama obofo Penny Michael I say good afternoon sir, I hope you are doing well. Watching you live from Madina. Good work. I want any day ho. Na mum sikasam no e wo kurum a. Meni ka pre wo kurum a. Christina Makuno enso join our TikTok. Aya Kings TV GH enso TikTok sasona. Kings TV GH enso YouTube. Give no at our clear. Give no at our live. Urama na what me subscribe to the YouTube channel. Na what like page no. Bomodi answer obetimi anso share amaunua enso nya biahwe. We aye Malta Women's Premier League final. Why era eshe why na win ababa wani team enso Milot Abena Pokuya Osman Dramani adjoin our TikTok Sasuna son of Ancient Sadiq Osman 679 Sadiq Osman 679 son of Ancient and so adjoin ababawa ni ti enso de Milot abena Pokia sanade no enso asimi akwa ne de yetimi enso apanya de na konchen ya pejana yede no enso konchen enti timede so no ekwa sane yare Pono corner kick Pono corner kick ya po adiatia a penny flip thanks for watching yeah mon gift it why mon gift it Pono enso ani afari free kick ya po adiatia ya po adiatia sade frano Ampem Darkoa ladies Mausa boy friend Grace Ntifo enso ejina bonachi Ntifo Grace ene ejina bonachi referee but kinso enso asana ben pija bona wuramo ye go siu ye go Hasaacas ladies Miss Mickey Hasaacas ladies are registered first goal. Hasaacas ladies are registered first goal. It was a free kick from Grace and ababa one team and so the comfort Owusu ebe twi ball na de to atenam. A free kick from Grace nanso goalkeeper Aisha to awini mi fatao haya Emma ababa one team and so the comfort Owusu etwi ball na de to atenam. Miss Mickey or see me too I dey local sports presenter. Okay you dey local sports presenter at where ababa friend Abisa Rada Abisa Isa Abiba Isa Rada Abiba Isa ono ena utu se watimi awramo anya first goal no eriama saita ya frano Hasaacas ladies wanya eriama Hasaacas ladies Cliff Denzel Sasuna Isaac Electricas and I feel so Makwekwe 65 and so I join on TikTok enti momwadiana mon join on TikTok na mon subscribe to the YouTube channel Kings TV GH and so YouTube Kings TV GH ewa YouTube ya ball 40 minutes of play Hasaacas ladies Asha kanabako ama Ampem Darkoa ladies enso entimi antiye I say sorry I be local sports presenter at Asafua Radio and same time doing attachment at Ghana Mind TV. Okay afena manyam Miss Mickey the upper channel sir or a local sports presenter ewo near front Asafua Radio sounds no sign attachment ewo Ghana Mind TV. Okay ajumai anya izo ajuma na ding but when den e see it me ajuma jantu agem no so mfama bono akwakwere Hasaacas ladies Owusu fawona kama jama akwakwere Abiba Isa the goal scorer now by a friend Archer Priscilla fawona kama akwakwere Veronica piawon fifina fam Veronica tabono wotiaso kama searching for Mariam nanso wantima locate no wantimi anso locate Mariam Cavani anso join on TikTok sasuna Ernesto GH Uramada chief executive producer Ken Halid anso join Obofo Penny Michael anso join our TikTok enti Nasken o join na face wa uramu de baby owa wo hwe no wo do location dia tudwa urama ne fano Ampem Buadu Ventures Ampem Buadu Ventures Alfred omina John our TikTok e mo re mfisa o de location be tudwa na o ma hu baby owa o monitor urama Ampem Buadu Ventures also from Ampem Yerebi Ampem Ayerebi mo Ampem Ayerebi eti Ampem Ayerebi foni na me anchiamo we Eastern region no meboa Eastern region area hono no jantu agemre so mfama
Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal.
Get on that. 3 minutes of additional time for Ampem Darkoa to see if they can equalize and level it up before they hit the half-time break. There comes Ampem Darkoa, spread a play to the left side, but Gloria couldn't get on it first time. Cross the ball into an 18-yard box. Hasaacas ladies are there to clear that. Ball still in play for Ampem Darkoa. There comes Dinah. Dinah locates her colleague, sends in a cross. Could this be the equalizer? But assistant referees there that Ampem Darkoa players were caught offside.
Let's talk about the referees and the Lions women. There are officials from FA here. We have
Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal.
Enti urama yansan ema ho akwaba Emra Kings TV GH we aya Malta Women's Premier League 2025-2026 aya side ya fano Hasaacas ladies bo ade Ampem Darkoa ladies na urama first half no abana wiye ama eye ne ane din enso ade Ampem Darkoa ladies enso da former Canada ko a omo enso entimi enti ababa ne din enso ade eye Abiba Isa ono na otu so onya eye the only goal erema Hasaacas ladies a yade ehonsam no enso ere ema ewojumade nso nti enanom first time oba subscribe to the YouTube channel na so notification bell no turn on feel free na comment section no for comment for to na bibia enkozo kama eti yenkoso enche first half second half no
to yourself. So I think for the second half, they should put their strategies right, both teams, so that at the end of the day, we get the champion that is, that deserves it the best. Yeah.
Okay, but we should also not forget that these are two teams who are champions in their own right. Hasaacas ladies champions for the southern zone and Ampem Darkoa champions for the northern zone. It has been a ding-dong kind of affair in the first 45 minutes. Just one goal separates these two sides. And from what Senna said, I infer that we should have a couple more goals in the second half. We need a winner.
It will look difficult if you ask me, because I mentioned earlier that I'm not really impressed with the runs of Hasaacas forward.
Yeah.
They look to be comfortable sitting deep and wanting to soak in all of the pressure. I would want to see Malta explore more. The balls coming from Grace and the others in the middle should be more to her, just so she'll be able to have that fluidity up front. For Ampem Darkoa, I'm sure Zakaria will not stop there. Mariam will definitely not stop. But I'm looking for Dinah to be able to push in those tender balls she's noted for. Unfortunately, Linda Wuswansa doesn't look like she'll be able to play a part of this game. And so whoever comes back here and would want to try a lot more of those long balls should be able. It is difficult for Ampem Darkoa to walk towards Grace Bama with the ball. She knows them too well, and she's the reason Hasaacas are here. And so if you want to beat her, I feel that there should be a lot more of those long balls. Victoria Bamfol has that in abundance in her right foot. I do not know why she's comfortable playing the ball around and doesn't want to shoot. Maybe Dinah should do that more if Ampem Darkoa wants to come back in this game. But I think that mind game and that little trickery with Hasaacas will continue in the second half for them, and I will not be surprised if it ends this way.
Well, the tide is set and the table has already been laid. We're waiting for which of these two teams would go all the way to the very apex in terms of the presentation. Who walks away with the new title, Champion of Champions? It's all there to play for in the second half. Sooner rather than later, the teams will be coming out of the dressing room to join us on the field of play. Second 45 minutes promises to bring the best out of the teams. They will all be relying on some rich experience on the part of individual players who play for both sides. And Priscilla Ochri, we have seen grow from strength to strength right from the under 15 level when she started showing her class. Ironically, she's still strong and she's still active. Hasaacas ladies will also have a couple of players to rely on. Blessing has not been at her favorite best, in my humble opinion, but we should expect a lot more. I was just saddened that on one of those runs, Mylord had to take a knock and she went down, and she stayed down for a while before coming back. Hopefully she has recovered fully from that knock. But just before we join the players as they're getting ready to come out for the second 45, a quick word from my two ladies here. Fortune, second half, how do you expect it to go? Are we looking at opening up by Hasaacas ladies so they can score more goals? Are they going to be tightening up in defense so they prevent more goals from coming through? What do you think?
All right, so because we want to see more goals today, I want both the teams to open up and play so that we can see more goals. What is a final without goals? But we all know that finals also mostly end goalless, end in a draw, and you have to decide the game with penalties. But in the second half, we want to enjoy good football. This is women's football. We want to see our players scoring more goals on the field of play. So if the coaches are able to put their plans together, their strategies together, in the second half, we want to see more goals and also some defensive structure from both teams as well.
All right. So now how do you think it will go?
I think that the second half, Ampem Darkoa would want to keep this attacking front, but maybe open up, drive more balls at Grace Bound. We're hoping she'll be able to make some mistakes. And I would want to see maybe a certain Sylvia or Linda Epo or maybe in Dali to be able to raise that attacking third for Hasaacas as well. It will be a more of an open game, but I think in the opening minute, we might see a tighter game where Hasaacas will want to settle again like they did in the first half.
All right. So while we are just about done and dusted here from pitch side, we'll be crossing over to the main game itself. Our set of commentators are ready to take us through. But do stay with us. And if you are even within reach of the Swedru Stadium, come here, join us, let's have fun. It's a free gate, you know, and so there are no payments at the gate. So you can join us if you would want to. Other than that, sit back and relax. Max TV got you covered. Over now to Nanayao Techi Anderson and Nana Ajua Kofi, who are standing by to bring us second 45 minutes. Enjoy the rest of the game, and we will join you again at full time.
Enti Yansan ema ho akwaba biem enchana sakana fono ehyasie Ampem Darkoa ladies against Hasaacas ladies. Ampem Darkoa ladies against Hasaacas ladies. We are Malta Guiness Women's Premier League. Why and edge first half ayade Hasaacas ladies LED Belongo. Enti second half fono Enso Abetuaso Center referee Salifu Barkisu Shanabai Amefetos Miruna Shaso Bona Kwakwedi Hasaacas ladies Pia Bona Kama back to Ampem Darkoa. Now to Abawani Tian Swade patient Jemu Enso Kwakwedi Mariam Fabon kama searching for Ajipina Zakaria. Now so Ampem Darkoa fona sen ajomade. Jamuri abache akwakwadi. Aba efrano Afishata Muhammad otia so na nso yama ne kwan. Referee antu a game no so. Grace Intefo. Japa sinu kama na nso Latifa man kwan. Control on fifth na from to Veronica. Tiaso de Jacob and Kumafaso searching for patient a free a temporary order player bako and soda form player for Ampem Darkoa and soda form player for Ampem Darkoa Enso era form. Live commentary Enso Kings TV GH. Live commentary our Kings TV GH. Gloria Atumako Achia Enso era form out to say all receive medical treatment. Gloria era form a receive medical treatment. Live commentary our Kings TV GH between and Osman Jovadi, the chief executive producer Ken Halid, and so Ebomachitom and Anne Yeri came no Eba Bono Aquaquadi Dina Amwako Jamutu near funny patient Controbon Kamadia Belchi Aquaquadi Dina Pijabon and so Sinsemu looking for a Jipina. Non-so referee, assistant light to Saboni offside. Yombo Infantia Jipina Zakaria off. Ampem Darkoa ladies. Jombo Infantia Jipina of Ampem Darkoa ladies. Ampem Darkoa da fume kanabako Hasaacas ladies. Elidi Belongo Bona Kwakwedi Abiba Isa. Isa na kitabona pia dia Romo. Atia sonanso Veronica Irenaje Tuajipina Zakaria Jamu Aquaquidi near Frank Gladys Choka why pull out na Romo nanso. Nobody in particular. Bona Aquaquidi Grace Afabona kama pia dia Romo searching for the player. Nanso Latifa Fabono Jamu Enso Aquaquidi near Fano Veronica Gladys Rada Fabona Quaquidi Dina contra Quadi near funny patient to Veronica Controbana Tria Bachi and Pemda qualities na the Bonanco when Romunanso Hasaacas Fona Manaquine a Fabona Kama Tane a Bonise Tum Bona Quaquidi and Pemda Qua for more.
Locates her captain Latifa. Latifa sends the ball to Afishata. Afishata also locates Gladys on the defense for Ampem Darkoa. Well, it's Ampem Darkoa who are trying to see if Hasaacas will come out so that they can exploit on the spaces they leave behind there. But it's been some compact way of Hasaacas ladies not really coming out, and it's Ampem Darkoa who are just stringing short passes in their half. Here comes Latifa, finds Dinah. There comes Mariam trying to locate Jakapina, but it's Hasaacas ladies defense who are always on Jakapina. Jakapina shows her strength there. A cross being delivered there, but Hasaacas doubling up with their defensive duties. The ball falls on to Dinah. Hasaacas ladies are really getting on their numbers with their defensive duties. Everybody is back there to help. Good skill there from Afishata, sends in a cross. The clearance out from Blessing. Couldn't get through there, but her colleague is there to clean that one up. There comes Hasaacas ladies. Gets on the ball, Milot's pass couldn't locate her colleague as Prisla locates Victoria. Victoria with the ball for Ampem Darkoa. Good way from Victoria to locate her colleague on the right hand side. But good defending there from Abiba Isa. She's very good with her defensive duties, very clean with her tackles, always timing her tackles and knowing when to go in for the slide tackle. Abiba Isa. A pass coming from Victoria locating Mariam, but look how Abiba always having a way to block every threat coming from Ampem Darkoa wingers. We've done 51 minutes here at the Suedo Stadium. And Mariam not looking good with the way she's walking on the pitch. Still Ampem Darkoa will fight for every ball, but center referee blows the whistles and goes in favor of Hasaacas ladies, but Ampem Darkoa supporters are not falling for that. And you can see that they are not agreeing with what the referee did, but the referee, she's in charge and knows the rules of the game. Not only her, but she communicates to the assistant referees, and they communicate and know what things is best. There comes Victoria. I'll lose the possession to Hasaacas ladies. Grace locates her colleague, but the ball has been floated to Comfort, who's on the right hand side. Comfort locates Milot. A good defending there from Ampem Darkoa. And Victoria wins a free kick for Ampem Darkoa, but it's being effected quickly there. That was a moment ago on the free kick on Victoria. Gloria sends cross there 18-yard box. Darkoa players are protesting, but referee says waves on. Mariam sensing a low pass there, but Darkoa player couldn't really read that, and referee blows her whistle. There is a player down on Hasaacas ladies' side. I'm not too sure if it has to be the goal scorer.
So Abiba Isa is down again, but that connection from Priscilla Autry looking to connect with Adjikipina, which couldn't work for her side. I've seen that Hasaacas are pressing in the second half, searching for a second goal, but Ampem Darkoa also holding the midfield tight. And I can see from the warm-up side, Linda Osuansa, who is also having 4 goals for Ampem Darkoa, and Priscilla, who also have 3 goals for Ampem Darkoa, warming up, tells you that hopefully we are going to see fresh legs on for Ampem Darkoa forward to see if they can get the equalizer from the bench.
Looking at the scoreline, it's a necessity for Ampem Darkoa technical side to make some changes and substitution to bring in some fresh limbs, maybe tweak some tactical stuff to see if they can get on and equalize, as Hasaacas ladies tend to sit back, not open up, trying to control and defend the goal they have. And here we see Ampem Darkoa ladies players warming up. Now we might be seeing some of these players getting on the field to show what they are made up of, and if possible can overturn the score line. There's 55 minutes down at the Suedo Stadium, and this is the champion of champions, the Northern Zone champions, which is Ampem Darkoa ladies taking on the Southern Zone champions, Hasaacas ladies. But as the Northern Zone champions who are training at the moment, Hasaacas ladies are up by a goal, kind courtesy of Abiba Isa. Goal scored in the first half. We are in the second half, and we've done 55, approaching 56 minutes. There comes Adjikipina. Good feet there, but she's looking to see if she can get that throw in back. The throw-in goes in favor of Hasaacas ladies. Talking about the weather condition here, the sun has gone down, and it's the cloudy nature that is taking place. And as I tell you, the Sweden weather condition is unpredictable. Some minutes the sun is up high, some minutes the sun goes down, and the clouds take over. The ball goes out as Victoria try to clear, but it's Afishata who finds her colleague Gladys. Gladys also feeds the ball to Dinah. Dinah finds Patience. Patience also switch play to Mariam. Chases on from Ampem Darkoa, and this could be the equalizer, and it's neatly done there. That is a cool goal coming from Priscilla Autry. And now you can see this looks like a dejected face coming from Grace. But you can say same for Ampem Darkoa's side. They look happy to get an equalizer. Grace thought this could have been prevented, but look here, the chase coming from Gloria, and it was Blessing who couldn't really read her balance well. Look here, she was trying to clear the ball, but it was not a good clearance. The ball fell on the path of Priscilla Autry, and what Priscilla had to do is to just keep her composure and coolly drives the ball at the back of the net, making it 1-1 apiece.
With the Ampem Darkoa side, it's Priscilla Autry with a lot of experience with the Black Queens, and also coming from the Black Princesses. She has a lot of experience, so I'm not surprised that she got the equalizer for Ampem Darkoa, making it 5 to her credit at the end of the season with 2 MVPs. So she was a player to watch out for, and indeed she has delivered this afternoon here at the Sweden Stadium.
So Priscilla Autry gets on the score sheet and equalized the goal for her team, Ampem Darkoa. The ball goes going to be a goal kick for Ampem Darkoa. Substitution being made on the Hasaacas ladies side as Abiba Isa, the goal scorer, comes out for Sophia to come in. As an introduction of freshlings from Hasaacas ladies side. There comes Ampem Darkoa. But referee blows her whistle, and it's a free kick for Hasaacas ladies. Hasaacas ladies will see if they can get something out of that Comfort Owusu. Comfort's pass couldn't get through. The ball goes back to Hasaacas ladies defense. But there comes Sophia. Sophia send the ball back to Comfort. Hasaacas ladies who are stringing their passes very well, but couldn't stick too long there. There comes Ampem Darkoa, but the pass was overhead there, and it goes straight to goalkeeper Grace for Hasaacas ladies. So yeah, gets on that, but Hasaacas ladies gets the ball back, losing possession there. Jacopina showing how forceful she can be. Afishata finds out Victoria. Victoria spread the play to the right side, locating Gloria. Gloria sends in a cross, but this time it's straight to the goalkeeper. No trouble at all. The ball goes back to Aishetu. Goalkeeper for Ampem Darkoa locates Gladys. Darkoa sending a long ball. A good control there, but losing possession to Hasaacas ladies was not what she was searching for. Blessing finds her colleague. Good way to show up some piece of skill there in the heart of the defense of Hasaacas ladies, as they are trying to turn our defense to attack, but Ampem Darkoa ladies are making things difficult for them. Switch play to Comfort. Oh, that was the last touch there. And a late challenge from Jacopina on a Comfort. But Hasaacas ladies losing possession to Ampem Darkoa, and Latifa couldn't keep that one in control. But it's a battle of the midfield there. Who wants it more? There comes Priscilla Autry. Feeds the ball to Gloria. Gloria sends in a shot. A touch there from the goalkeeper, but good defending there from Hasaacas ladies. That could have been trouble for Hasaacas ladies. And that was a shot there. Grace had a touch on that, but Lou, the ball was traveling, and he had to take the defense of Hasaacas to keep that one out. If not that, you saw the lacking of Jacopina wanting to get on that. The ball goes out of play, and it's going to be another corner for Ampem Darkoa. And now you can see that Ampem Darkoa ladies wanting to put the pressure on Hasaacas ladies. They've gained some energy after they equalized. The cross has been swung in there. Goalkeeper come out there, shot. But still ball in possession for Ampem Darkoa. At this time Hasaacas ladies comes out, but they lose possession once again. A shot from distance, but Dinah's effort not going to trouble Grace on that occasion.
So I love the build-up coming in from Ampem Darkoa ladies. 2 corners. The first half they had 3, which they couldn't score, and the second half they just got 2. Grace should not be so reliable on her defense at the moment. Blessing, you can see age. Her side is not helping her. She's a player that has been suffering from a knee injury for some time now. So you saw that backflip that caused them that goal or that equalizer from Ampem Darkoa. So she should be up for her. She should be up and be defending the post for Hasaacas ladies with 13 clean sheets. This is the time to show. This is the final game, and for you to win the best goalkeeper of the season, she has to keep the post clean for Hasaacas ladies.
Best goalkeeper for the season, you need to keep it clean for your team. Hasaacas ladies, Grace, captain for Hasaacas ladies. Not seen much from defender Blessing, such an experienced player. And you can see that Ampem Darkoa have seen the weakness and spotted a weak link coming in around Blessing. And they will be looking and loving to pick spots and spaces around her. There comes Jacopina. How about her last touch there? Not a good one. Well, a player who have more goals in her name. Not really seen much from her, Jacopina. Maybe it might be due to the kind of player Hasaacas have assigned to deal with her.
So the official says if we end the full game in draw, we are going straight penalties. I've not seen a match from the Ampem Darkoa goalkeeper, but I've seen Grace Banwa imposed for Hasaacas ladies on the African continent, playing penalty shootout, and that cost Hasaacas a lot. So I don't know for the Ampem Darkoa side, but if we go on penalties, I think Ampem Darkoa will have an upper hand over Hasaacas ladies.
So we'll see how that one will turn out to be if this match is decided on penalty shootout. But a lot at stake as Ampem Darkoa are looking to finish this match off in this regulated time here, because it's an equalizer. They seem to be probing more. There comes Hasaacas ladies. They tend to see if they can get something out of there. Shove this out there. Ball still in play. Hasaacas ladies, what can they do with this? A chance, a shot being blocked. That's a hasty clearance there from Ampem Darkoa, but they get the ball back. Victoria, such a calm midfielder. Victoria Bamfo, always detecting the pace and the tempo of her team, knowing when they should go for the counter and knowing when to slow and have a slow build up. But it's so fire, but good tracking there from Jacopina. She's been very forceful there, tracking back and handling with some defensive duties. But we need to see more from her with her attacking threat that she can pose on the defense of Hasaacas ladies. There comes Gloria. Gloria sends. At the Sweden Stadium, and the scoreline is Ampem Darkoa 1, Hasaacas ladies 1. This is the Women's Premier League Championship final. The stake is high. Who wants to represent Ghana in the African terrain? The cross being swung in. Defense clears that. Jacopina finds Marian. Marian still under center C. What can they do with this? Marian couldn't really control her balance there. Losing possession to Hasaacas ladies. And there comes Loretta for Hasaacas ladies. Hasaacas ladies couldn't really keep the possession and lose possession to Ampem Darkoa. Victoria. But referee blows a whistle and saying that there was a push from Hasaacas ladies player on Ampem Darkoa ladies. And there comes Afishata. Afishata still on the ball. Her pass couldn't locate her colleague as Hasaacas ladies will turn to slow things up and have a slow build up. They are back. Ball force on the part of Blessings, and Blessing locates. Blessing still with the ball, looking to locate her colleague. Sends a long ball forward there. That was a hard challenge from Patience on Grace.
So this season, the Northern Zone will be looking at getting the trophy since last season Police Ladies won it for the Southern Zone, and the FA Cup also remained in the Southern Zone. So the Northern Zone will be looking at getting the trophy back this season. Can Ampem Darkoa win today and go to Techiman with the trophy will remain in the Southern Zone?
Time will tell as the supporters are here looking closely. And others Hasaacas Ladies coach. It's going to be a substitution to be made on Ampem Darkoa ladies side. The goal scorer Priscilla Autry going out for Priscilla Ajan to come in. And there was the equalizer goal from Priscilla Autry. Cool as ice. She had no time to think on that, but take a look here. Blessing's clearance was not a good one. Fall on the path of Priscilla. Priscilla on her mind. Just keep it cool. Water break here at the Swedish. A chance for both teams to have some pep talk from the technical side.
We can also walk our viewers the head-to-head statistics that we have here. Hasaacas Ladies, out of 18 matches played, they won 7. Ampem Darkoa also won 7 matches. Away win for Hasaacas Ladies 4. Away for Ampem Darkoa is 5. They all drew 4-4 in the season. Ampem Darkoa losing 1 at home to Fosu Royal Ladies, and Hasaacas Ladies also losing 1 to Donina Ladies, as Hasaacas Ladies scored 22 goals as compared to Ampem Darkoa.
So now the ball is with Mariam, and Mariam wanting to find her colleague, losing possession there. The ball is with Hasaacas Ladies. Spoke too soon there, lose possession, and in that process foul the opponent. That was the saying that Hasaacas Ladies fouling Mariam, and it's going to be Dinah who will take this free kick duty. Dinah decides to send in a long one, but Hasaacas Ladies, good flick there from the Hasaacas Ladies player, and Sophia is on the run there. But good defending there from Ruby Osei. Ampem Darkoa. She needs to do that for her team. Ruby. Throw in for Hasaacas ladies. Comfort. The ball falls onto Jacopina, but Hasaacas ladies wanting to win the possession. Jacopina's pass was not accurate enough to locate her colleague. I yet to see Priscilla Ajiman to have a touch, but since she came on, it's a substitute for Ampem. And she pushed up front. Ajiman. The play, it's going to be another Hasaacas ladies throw in. For the game have slowed down, the throw-in being effected there, and we are waiting to play. It's going to be another. Which team is going to ignite the tempo once more? Jacopina, tempo of the game, the ball down a bit at referee, and we are waiting to see foul on Jacopina. Is going to ignite the tempo once more. Sophia wanting to have a one-on-one session with Jacopina at referee. There is a foul on Jacopina, and that's Sophia wanting to have a one-on-one session with Jacopina. A long ball there, good control. Latifa, Gloria, foul lines Gladys, and wins a free kick for Ampem Darkoa. A long ball there, good control. It's going to be Latifa, who decided to play to the right side. Wins a free kick for Ampem Darkoa. And it's going to be there. Was able to get in with that crossbar. Hasaacas ladies defenders very alert there. Player was tripped there, and it's going to be a free kick for Hasaacas ladies side.
Hasaacas, they've been down after that goal in the second half. The goal came in early for them, so they are yet to recover and shake up into the game, because Ampem Darkoa are dominating in the second half, pressing for the second goal. Will it be a repeat of the semi-finals of the FA Cup, or Hasaacas are going to win again?
We wait to see what will be produced here as we are approaching the 80th minute of this game. Ball goes out of play, and it's going to be another throw in for Hasaacas ladies. Throw in being done. Hasaacas ladies with the ball, eager to see if they can get something out of this. There comes Comfort. Comfort with the ball for Hasaacas ladies. Some good tracking back there from a Jacopina, shot from distance. Now it's a Jacopina who is back there with defensive duties. Blessing sends the ball back to Grace. Grace locates Ruby. Hasaacas lose possession, but they regain the possession once again. But Latifa gets the ball back for the team. Afishata Mohammed, player down for Ampem Darkoa ladies.
I don't like the energy from both sides when they lose possession of the game. It's very low, it's very bad. The recovery is bad. And if we, the technical team of the Black Queens are here watching, scouting players for the national team, I am not sure they are going to get any name on their sheet, because the recovery is bad. If you are playing against a tough side like Morocco, Nigeria, and you lose ball and you are walking back to your post, it's a bad one. So they have to work on their recovery whenever they lose this possession.
They need to be very, very watchful with when they are recovering. Now Milot is coming out for Merrick to come in, and so as Jennifer coming out for Mary Poku to also come in. Jennifer comes out for Mary Ndali Impoku.
Hey, see how she's smiling in her sleep? What's going on in her dreams? Nasco. Who be that guy? Nasco big guy. Still be the AC. This place chill like fridge. That's the Nasco power. Buddy, I could enjoy them small.
And we are still watching closely to see at the Sweden Stadium, and we are still watching closely to see which team will be the winner of this epic encounter between the North. It's always coming from the right side of Ampem Darkoa, and the left side of Hasaacas ladies have been the weakest link. And look at Hasaacas ladies, they look very dejected, and the fan here loved what she saw. It was a beautiful teamwork goal. Look at what Victoria did here. The pass fell onto Gloria, and it was just as cool as the first goal Priscilla had for Ampem Darkoa ladies. The scoreline changes here as Ampem Darkoa ladies 2, Hasaacas ladies 1.
The build-up from the right side, like you said, it has been the weakest point for Hasaacas ladies, and defender Blessing, she has also been causing Hasaacas ladies. They should have cleared that ball, but hey, they have sharp edge for Hasaacas ladies. They are not working today. They are recovery bad. Ampem Darkoa, they've been pressing from the blast of the whistle to this minute that they've been able to record the second goal. It tells you that they are in for a revenge to win the title and take it back to Techima.
Ampem Darkoa ladies are up by 2 goals. Hasaacas ladies 1. What a way to rewrite the story here at the Sweden Stadium. In the first half, it was Hasaacas ladies who were leading, but in the second half, it is Ampem Darkoa ladies who are leading. 84 minutes down at the Sweden Stadium. This is the Women's Premier League Championship final. But let's take a look again from the goal. Everything was done by Victoria. She spotted Gloria, and Gloria had just one thing to do: keep her composure and place it out of reach from Grace.
Adikpina was just waiting to have a tap of the ball so that she would score that goal, but the build-up from Victoria, she did everything to put her side up in this final here at Sweden.
What a player she is, Victoria. Skipped past about 2 players, spotted a run coming from Gloria, and Gloria just had one thing to do: just tap it home for her team, Ampem Darkoa ladies, and they are up by 2 goals as Hasaacas ladies have won Strong tackle there from Patience. There comes Hasaacas ladies. And our referee whistles for a free kick for Ampem Darkoa. I've done 86 minutes here at the Swedu Stadium. The clock is taken. Substitution coming from Hasaacas ladies side. Player number 23 coming up for player number 28 to come in. Priscilla Owusu coming in for Belinda to go out. Ampem Darkoa looking to have a way to defend their goal. There comes Victoria. This time the flick couldn't go through, and the Hasaacas ladies will look to possess the ball. Loretta pass couldn't get through, losing possession there. But the referee says it's a free kick for Hasaacas ladies. There comes Ampem Darkoa. Mariam sensing a long ball there, and it's going to be the chase coming from Priscilla Jiman. She was trying to keep that one in, but failed on that occasion. Hasaacas ladies will look to the loose possession to Ampem Darkoa ladies. There comes Victoria. Locates colleague, and this is Ampem Darkoa ladies that are trying to string their passes. This time, Blessing clears the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw in for Ampem Darkoa ladies. Darkoa ladies will take their time to effect this throw. The cross being swung in there, but this time Grace gathers that one up. Latifa finds Afishata, but there comes Sophia for Hasaacas ladies. It's been checked down there. She wins a free kick for Hasaacas ladies. Free kick being done quickly there. Hasaacas ladies. The ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Hasaacas ladies. Done 89 minutes. Just have some seconds left to hit 90 minutes. A cross being swung in there, but the ball still falls on Hasaacas ladies player, but there's Ampem Darkoa to show everything to defend, but eventually the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a corner for Hasaacas ladies.
So in the last 2 minutes, Hasaacas are pressing, which I believe in my opinion is too late to recover from that 2-1 lead by Ampem Darkoa ladies, because this is the same result that we got from the FA Cup semi-final. So Ampem Darkoa will do everything in their capacity to protect this lead.
The cross is swung in there. Capina does well with her defensive duties, and confirmation there for additional time being added on. 5 minutes. 5 minutes for Ampem Darkoa ladies to hold on with their lead 5 minutes for Hasaacas ladies to do a miracle. There comes the ball to Grace, but Grace is there to clear that one. An assistant referee raised the flag that it's an offside. Grace ball couldn't get anywhere. It falls on to Mariam, but Hasaacas ladies get the ball back. There comes Sophia for Hasaacas ladies. Victoria gets the ball for Ampem Darkoa. Victoria's pass put too much weight behind that, and her colleague couldn't get on that. Hasaacas ladies will tend to see if they can progress and see if they can get something out of the defense of Ampem Darkoa, but Ampem Darkoa been very solid so far. There's been some recovering coming from Hasaacas ladies there, but a player is down on Ampem Darkoa ladies side. And there's Priscilla Ajiman who is down. As Ampem Darkoa were looking to turn something out of this. There was a player that shoved her from behind, but she's up. Priscilla Ajiman.
You know, both teams they drew their opening game in the Malta Guiness Premier League, and their second game Ampem Darkoa won at home, and Hasaacas ladies, they were defeated by Jonina ladies. So coming into this game, the beginning of both sides, they did not have a good start in the league.
Beginning of the league, both sides didn't really have a good start, but see where they find themselves. Champion of champions, Ampem Darkoa ladies and Hasaacas ladies. Substitution coming from Ampem Darkoa ladies side as Mariam comes out for player in the number 24 jersey, Kumalo. Comes in for the couple of minutes left. Victoria finds a Jacopina. Jacopina pass couldn't get through, but still holding on to the ball. Does well to send the ball back to her captain, Latifa. Now this is Ampem Darkoa who are trying to keep possession, and they need to be careful with how they keep the possession at the back there. And it's Ampem Darkoa ladies still with the ball. There comes Gloria. Good feet there from Gloria. Still with the ball. This time is Victoria sensing the pass. Could this be the third? It is the third, but it's being ruled out offside. Priscilla Ajiman moved too quickly there before the ball got to her.
What a way to seal your celebration for the day. They were looking for a third goal, and they have stopped Hasaacas for doing the double this season, because Hasaacas, they have a few goals in the season, 22, which Hasaacas in any league season, this is the lowest goals they've scored this year. So I'm not surprised that Ampem Darkoa are leading at this moment. They've been the better side since beginning of this particular playoff.
And that was the goal that was ruled offside there from Priscilla Ajiman. She was caught offside. And this is very frustrated look coming from the Hasaacas ladies player. Latifa. There comes a Jacopina, but she has been ruled, and she was in an offside position before the ball got to her. It's Hasaacas ladies. And Jacobina showing press coming from her. And she wins a throw-in. Additional 5 minutes has been done, and we are approaching 6 minutes. Any moment from now, you might see that Ampem Darkoa will be sailing through. Throwing being done by Ampem Darkoa. The player goes down, and that is the final whistle from center referee Barikisu, and it is Ampem Darkoa ladies who are champions of this Women's Premier League Championship Final 2025-2026. And look how happy Aishatu and the players are on the field. They've done very, very well. They were trailing at halftime. Second half, they came to overturn the scoreline and win it. And look at Aishatu. That is the body language of winning.
It means a lot to them to set the record straight, 5-5 at peace for now. So Hasaacas with 5 titles, and Ampem Darkoa also with 5 titles at the moment. But I don't know why the Hasaacas ladies are all in tears. You had the opportunity to hold on to whatever goal you were having, but this is a champion. If you look at Ampem Darkoa from the beginning of the game, they have controlled the game from midfield. It was just lag not on their side in the first half. With 3 corner kicks, they were not able to score. The only chance Hasaacas ladies got, they were able to put the ball in the net of Ampem Darkoa. Coach Raymond wouldn't be happy because the time he won the FA Cup with Faith ladies, they were on their way to Division 1 or relegated from the Premiership. So holding on to this point, 40 points in the southern sector, only for you to lose at the final day to a rival, it tells you that the women's league, it has grown a lot, and the investments that the FA and individual stakeholders are doing to promote the women's game. This is where we've gotten to look at the numbers here at the Swedio Sports Stadium, all in to support the finals playoff of the Women's Premier League.
Credits to the Ghana Football Association, President Ket Okreku, and the stakeholders behind this. And look what it means for the Ampem Darkoa ladies. But there's a look from Hasaacas ladies, very frustrated, in tears. They look very dejected. But that is the thanksgiving coming from the Ampem Darkoa ladies. They know what it means to win it the 5th time and going to represent Ghana in the CAF Women's Champions League the 3rd time. And as tears for Hasaacas ladies, but all smiles on the faces for Ampem Darkoa ladies. And look at Captain Latifa. She has done very well to be able to lead her team to become winners of the Women's Premier League Championship Final 2025-2026. And they can't stop celebrating,
because they were really prepared for this particular championship. They will not sit there for Hasaacas to beat them 2 times in a row. From the south in Cape Coast or Swede Road to support Ampem Darkoa did work.
All right, so that is where we wrap it up. It's been very, very interesting here at the Swedu Stadium. The Women's Premier League Championship Final saw Ampem Darkoa ladies 2, Hasaacas ladies 1. Congratulations to Ampem Darkoa ladies. Better luck next time Hasaacas ladies.
All right, viewers, it's all done and dusted. It's over here, and as you can see, it was a game evenly matched. Two sides who were claiming championship in their own rights. Champions of the North, champions of the South. When the two champions meet, they say it's the grass that suffers. In this case, they all sold a credible game out, but one had to go away with sweet victory. And so Ampem Darkoa walks away as the champion, the overall champion of the two champions that met. Better luck was what was needed for the game, but a very tactically played game. Let's talk to the coaches to find out exactly what their thoughts are of the 90 minutes of action. I'll start off first with Raymond Fenny. And Raymond, first of all, congratulations, at least you conquered the southern zone.
Thank you very much. We give God the glory.
You got to the bridge, but the difficulty was in the crossing.
Yes.
What happened today? Hasaacas was off color.
Yes, we played according to our strength.
Okay.
The strategy was to take on the break, absorb the pressure, because we know that we don't have quality.
Okay.
When I took over, I saw that the team was scattered, so I have to play. I have to use wisdom.
Exactly.
And that was how we played throughout the season. And lo and behold, that was out of which we got the first goal.
Okay.
But unfortunately, defensive error. Because it's not possible for a defender to clear a feeble ball in front of your goal.
Sure.
Yes. So I went in also, and I knew that they have very tactical players in the midfield. They have ball carriers. So I instructed my player just to take one out, and then she lost focus, and which resulted in the second goal. So it is all tactical errors that has let us down.
I see. In your time with Faith Ladies, I remember that similar situations came up, but you used a lot more tact, you used a lot more diplomacy, but of course the tactical discipline of the team then was very high. Will you say that based on the fact that you were not at full strength, it may also have affected their game plan?
Oh yes, because I came in with a new concept, and I realized that initially and up to now they were still struggling to get the concept, to adapt to the way I want them to play, and so it was a tactical challenge throughout, but we tried to salvage the situation to win from the south, which I think at their level they have really done well, and I congratulate them, the players.
Congratulations, coach.
Thank you.
Without
very much.
A doubt, you've played your hearts out.
Thank you very much.
You may be on the losing side, but you are definitely not a disgrace, coach.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you.
All right.
So
Coach Raymond Fenny, who handles Hasaacas Ladies, spoke with us and giving us the insight into the team. But you see, when you belong to the victorious team, then almost always you are oozing with a lot of confidence. When the bus got into the yard here at the Swedru Stadium, the first person to get down from the Ampem Darkoa bus was this man. And I admired the way he got down with a smile, like we say, with vim, and he's pushed the team on to a very high height. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Coach, how did you do it?
This one is more or less that we started the preparation towards Africa. I told everybody that we are going to win the league and go to Africa.
Okay.
So our preparation is concerning the Africa. So the later part of the first season, we was getting some because we sent some players to transfer some players to some place.
Okay.
Players to another second team. You got problem, and then moreover, the national team too was very difficult for our players to return. When they came back, they cannot cooperate with those who were there with me.
Yes.
Because the system that we have been playing, the moment they will come, everything changes. So we decide that we need them to come. You see, even our captain did not even play today.
Yeah.
And when we are coming, we said to ourselves, it's a revenge. They beat us 2-1 at the FA Cup, and we are still waiting for them at the finals of finals.
I see. So at least the two coaches, or should I say the two teams, knew what was at stake going into this game. But finally, you have conquered Hasaacas ladies,
Exactly.
you are now the overall champions.
Yes.
Which also means that you have 1 foot in Africa.
In Africa.
Preparations is not going to be easy.
Exactly.
How do you beef up this team?
You know, when I've been in a system for so long, when I started coaching, even when I stopped playing football, even Raymond was my senior player. He played house of football before I came to house.
Before you came, I
so,
remember.
Yes, he played in 95 and what I mean, I came to 96 and another one. So I knew that the women's football, it depends on the tactics and the system.
Okay.
They have confidence, they give them confidence and morale, they can play. You look at it, they're not in panic. They exercise patience and put the ball down. You want to develop the women's football up to the high standard.
Okay.
So that is what we were doing. And I told them, you should not shout on the girls. You should have patience for them. Even if you allow them to play, they will play. The only thing you just impose the confidence in them, they'll do everything for you. You watch them when you play against them at the FA Cup. It's due to that set piece that they take to us. They took set pieces, the same particular, that's why they were able to score.
So
from that one,
yes.
So they even consider how would this be a foul.
Okay.
They said you couldn't even take it. You just stop it. And we said to ourselves, we are going to win the game. We're going to come to the game score. That's what we have been doing. That's what we've been doing. You have only one winger. That is what they call it, Mariam. So always initiate the move from the right. You don't do cross from the left, but you do from the right. When the ball comes to the penalty area, when you score.
Okay.
That was whatever. That's our
Coach, you've done it again. And we can only say congratulations to you personally. Congratulations to your team. Congratulations to everybody who has supported Ampem Darkoa in this great success. We're only hoping that Africa this time around would be the top of the top for you.
You know, I will give thanks to the president, the founder and everything of the club. And for his vision. He knows everything.
He loves the game
exactly.
too.
Actually, having the two teams at the center, looking at that one, and every year he win from the nursery center. The man has vision. I always pray that God will give him a long life, so that he continue progressing the ladies. Thank you very much.
Coach, we won't take a lot of your time. You have a medal to receive.
Yes.
So go and receive your medal because you really deserve it. You really deserve it. Thank you, Coach. Thank you very much.
I thank all the fans from the Techima.
Sure.
They pray for us.
Sure.
They pray for us.
Sure.
And I thank my godfather, Tony.
Sure.
For praying for me.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So there we heard from Coach William Afuakwa. And like we told you earlier on, they both settled in Accra Hearts of Oak at some point of their playing career. Of course, one came before the other. Congratulations. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of jubilation. And it's the winning team that have carried up their coach and held him spell high. He has played his part. Congratulations to Coach William Afuakwa for leading Ampem Darkoa ladies to this victory. Like he rightly said, Hasaacas ladies came to them and pipped them out of the women's the women's FA Cup, I should say. Fortunately, they have had their revenge, and it's all smiles. It's all smiles here, there, and everywhere. And everybody is happy for this team, particularly because they played the better football today. And Raymond Fenny told us earlier on that he didn't have the full team, the full complement of his team, so he had to use a lot more strategy. It worked in the first half, at least they got a goal, but they just could not hold on to the forays of Priscilla Ochery and Co, who ensured that not only did they get back into the game, but they won it as well. And for their prize, that is what they will be receiving in the next couple of minutes. Clearly displaying the trophy there. Thank you very much to the young lady who carried it meticulously, made sure that it was safe in her bosom until she delivered it onto the podium. We definitely will be staying with you viewers because we're having all the action here live on Max TV for you to follow. That is the Champion of Champions trophy that Ampem Darkoa will be taking away all the way to Techiman to show to Nana Fosuji Abo and Co that the job has been done. But it's been fun, it's been exciting. The trophy looks very, very classy and glittering, as it were. Officials of the Ghana Football Association are here to grace the occasion. And so now we start with the presentations Najagapina obviously has been the star, the cynosure of all eyes, and she definitely will be decorated for all the effort she put in today. Made her way all the way into the national team as well. 13 matches, scored 13 goals. She won the player of the match 4 times. And what a proud player she is. She contributed in no uncertain terms to ensure that victory came the way of Ampem Darkoa ladies. So congratulations. She's played her part, she's played her role, she plays with her heart, and no wonder she walks away a well-decorated and recognized player of the champions, Ampem Darkoa ladies. So we will continue. Yes, she receives the applause. Ajakapina Zakaria, she's played her role. A little bit of trickery there, putting the smile on the faces of her other colleagues. But we will continue with the presentation. And the next one is the MVP of the season.
And she is Belin Nyako. Belin Nyako, FC Epiphany Warriors.
Belin Nyako will be recognized. 7 matches, 4 goals, 6 MVPs. She plays for Epiphany Warriors, and she's recognized for all her hard work. So Belin will be coming over. Her team didn't play in the Champion of Champions, unfortunately, but she's here duly representing herself.
Presented by Dr. Titi Awai Mensa, our women representative of the Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association. Belin Nyako.
So Dr. Awai Mensa will be doing.
In the league.
There's Ajagapina with her colleagues, technical team of Ampem Darkoa ladies. And she's done herself pretty proud. Her team played quite some delectable football this season, FC Epiphany Warriors, and therefore it's no surprise that she was spotted as the best. So there is Belin Nyako receiving her award from Antigifty.
Award winner. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we move to the next individual.
She deserves it. There she is.
It is a discovery of the season.
Very unassuming.
She played 16 matches. She won.
Discovery of the season is next.
2 MVP awards and scored 4 goals in the season.
2 MVP awards, 4 goals.
Angelina Yabua, Fosu Royal Ladies.
And Fosu Royal Ladies have also been recognized for their hard work. There she is. We've got Dr. Tony Orban there to help with the presentation. Dignitaries on the days congratulate her for her hard work, Angelina Yeboah. Fosu Royal Ladies, let's look out for this talent.
Angelina Comento.
Congratulations to the young lady.
Goalkeeper of the season.
We've got other individual awards coming up.
12 clean sheets.
12 clean sheets, 18 matches. We're talking about the best goalkeeper. And that award will be picked up by Hasaacas ladies. Grace Banwa. Today obviously wasn't her day, but overall due recognition is given to her for her hard work, for her dedication, and for her consistency. And there she is. Virtually was in tears when the final whistle went, but at least we now see her with a smile on her face. Her hard work has paid off.
The next one, coach of the season. Coach of the season.
And now we get to the coach of the season. We just had a chat with him a few minutes ago. He's led the team from start of the season to the end of the season and has blessed himself with the best coach award. William Afuakwa.
Let's put our arms together for William Afuakwa of Ampem Darkoa ladies.
A proud coach. Good job done.
William Afuakwa of Ampem Darkoa ladies won the league in the Northern Zone, qualified to compete for the title in Atron, and here he is guiding his team, having conceded first and coming from behind to win by
once again, congratulations to William Afuakwa.
Congratulations, coach.
A daring player back in the day when he was active, and he stopped it up, crowning himself in glory. Head coach of Ampem Darkoa ladies, emerging the coach of the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's now continue with the presentation of medals, having finished the individual awards, and now I will call on the match officials for the day. The referee for this afternoon's game.
We will continue with the awards, and obviously the referees that did honor today, ably led by Christine Ziga, together with the other officials of the match.
The average person will hear no more times than yes throughout their lifetime. You can't move that fast. But what if you said no to all those no's? What if you decided you can go that fast? And that everyone else
one of Ghana's finest.
Let's call on our proud runner-up, Hasaacas ladies.
So with official and individual medals done and dusted, we now come to the main architects of the day.
And lost in the final.
Hasaacas came all the way, came so close yet so very far. They take a handshake from the eventual winners as they take their medals in recognition of at least winning the Southern Zone, coming all the way to the champion of champions and losing by 1-2 against the eventual winners, Ampem Darkoa ladies. Congratulations to Hasaacas ladies. I saw the bankroller of the team proud to kick off, and he had a broad grin on his face. And there they go, proud players of Hasaacas ladies.
Was in that score that played in the Women's Champions League that got to the final. Veronica Balkuma, Ruby Osei, Belinda Koglo.
Congratulations to the Southern champions. They could not stand the might of the Northern champions. And we say congratulations to them. We definitely will be seeing a lot more of Hasaacas ladies. They are a power and a force to reckon with when it comes to women football, especially in the Southern Zone. Congratulations once again to them. Raymond Fenny joining the team from Faith Ladies, a team that he also performed wonders with. They now find themselves in the lower division, Faith Ladies. But Raymond Fenny, his story will be part of the story of Faith Ladies. So once again, congratulations to these young players of Hasaacas and Ladies. We definitely will see a lot more power from them in subsequent seasons. Malta Guiness, Shine, they all played their part together with their ace goalie Grace Banwa.
It wasn't enough to win the day as Ampem Darkoa.
So they walk off and will also line up to herald the eventual champions.
2026 Malta Guiness Women's Premier League champion.
And they will be heralded with loud noise and clapping, and they will walk through that honor, the guard of honor presented by Hasmal or Hasaacas Ladies. And here are the proud winners. It's good to see Priscilla Autry still play actively. Maybe not for 90 minutes, but definitely her touch, her glitter will almost always form a story of Ampem Darkoa Ladies. Proud moment for these players, being recognized duly as champions. They definitely will be getting their loins and getting themselves in readiness for participation in Africa. It's a level they've gotten to before. It should be easy for them to reorganize and get there again. There they go. Of course, opportunity to take pictures even before it is presented to them. But obviously, congratulations is in order for a job well done. Now the turn of Coach William Afuakwa to be decorated with his medal. The season has been very strong and tough, he says, but they were able to weather the storm as it came to them.
Proud moment for Ampem Darkoa Ladies coming all the way from.
Congratulations to the eventual winners. And finally, it will be the captain's duty to raise high that glittering trophy.
There they go. From Foley will also join them. Rapids to come from our power sponsors.
So Dr. Gifty Oware, Dr. Tony Orban, other dignitaries will all help. This is the moment they've been waiting for. They lift that giant trophy, and that giant trophy is in recognition of being declared the super champions. So there's a proud captain. She will take the trophy to her colleagues. And ladies and gentlemen, champions of 2025-2026 Malta Guiness Women's Premier League. There they go. A proud bunch. A proud bunch. They came, they saw, they conquered. And that's a proud captain. Today they can raise their hands high. And the celebration and the parties will begin from here. History will always remember this young group for hard work done throughout the season. They obviously will take the trophy round, and there will be lots of dancing, I can tell you. Celebration will go on and on and on, even as they leave Swedru to their base in Techiman. Congratulations. So these are the shots coming to you from the Swedru Stadium. It's all over, it's done and dusted. The song playing in the background goes with just one dance, the Kakalika dance. And you see the players all in joyous mood as they celebrate and jubilate this feat chalked by them. I'm telling you for a fact that it is going to go on till night and probably till tomorrow, even till they get to Techiman, their base. Congratulations to Ampem Darkoa. They have done themselves very well. They've covered themselves in glory, and they really deserve all the plaudits that are coming their way. Whilst they do the Kakalika and they have the celebration, it will be our duty to also say a very big thank you to you out there for staying with us here on Max TV as we brought you all the fun and the excitement here from the Swedru Sports Stadium. It's been wonderful, it's been exciting, it's been 3 days of soccer fiesta, starting with the MTN FA Cup 2 semi-finals, plus the top-up, the champion of champions, when it comes to the Malta Guiness Women's Premier League. We say thank you very much for your patience, your time, your endurance, and of course for those who've stayed with us through and through. We couldn't have done this without you. The crew on ground have been wonderful, performing to the best of their ability. Cameramen, soundmen, technicians, everybody has played a part to ensure that these exciting scenes you're seeing on TV now through their hard work. Once again, we say thank you very much to all the effort and the support that you've given. So we come your way again with more exclusivity when it comes to the world of sports, and on behalf of the team that made this possible, it's me, Prince Anand, saying thank you very much for your patience, your time. It's been wonderful coming your way. We now pack bag and baggage and head back to our destination in Accra. We leave you with the interesting sights and sounds from the Swedru Stadium, and we say thank you once again and a very goodbye from all of us here.